I've been sick for last few weeks, so I haven't done anything new in the garden to show you. Fortunately, I finished the summer vegetable planting before I fell sick, and they are growing beautifully on autopilot. Hi, this is Ruchi, and let me show you how my summer vegetable plants are doing at the end of spring. So this is the corner where I have my vegetable garden. On this side we have this apple tree. You can probably see some apples there. And in this corner we have the pear tree. You can see the pears. And in the middle, to hide all those raised beds, there is camellia bush. And then we enter the vegetable garden. So it's a triangular area, gets a lot of sun. There is a fence there, the wire fence you can see, and along that fence I have all those raised beds, and the same thing on this side. So that's how my vegetable garden is laid out. So I'll start from this side. So here you can see that I have some cucumber plants, pickling cucumbers, and you can see some flowers. This is one tomatillo plant. I like to put it in salsa. And I have these thin trellises on top of this raised bed where hopefully these cucumber plants will grow. Then in this bed I have my hyacinth beans. The plants have been growing and they have been going over the trellis, holding on to the trellis. So here also you can see that they are holding on to the trellis. This is the third planter, which has long eggplants. So you can see some flowers here also. So right now they are pretty much on their own. Drip irrigation is set. They are big enough to take care of themselves, and there's a lot of sun coming here. Now this is a cilantro bed. So I planted the cilantro in October of last year, and it gave so much of foliage, and we used it in the cooking. And now it has started to bolt, and you can see the seeds. So I'm letting it seed because the seeds will dry up. Some of them will fall in the container, and then they'll start to grow. Some I will collect and then plant again. So this is lamb's quarters. This is a kind of weed, but it is very nutritious. So I grow it, and I think I have put some videos also on how to cook it. So you can see it's so healthy and growing well. And that's the end of this corner where the fences are meeting in that corner. And then on this side I have single leaf lettuce. Now because of the sun you can see that they are kind of wilting at this point because the sun is harsh. But this corner gets sun only till 2 o'clock, so then they'll be fine after that. And that's the reason on this corner for both these beds I have leafy vegetables, because after 2 o'clock this will not get sun. So they have some relief, and leafy vegetables you can't give them too much sun. This bed is empty because it broke down. So that's the problem with these raised beds. They are great because you can just stand and do all your work. You don't have to sit down and up and all those things. But then this didn't have a good support. So the bottom fell off and I haven't had the chance to fix it. So anyways, we'll fix it later. So in this container, so here I have serrano pepper. You can see one pepper here, and some flowers. So this one I overwintered actually. So I left it here and it's been growing well. Then in the back, I have these bottle gourd vines growing. So they will go over the fence. And then in the front, I have these Thai chili peppers. And I put these cups around because there are bugs that climb up and they eat the plants. So I put these cups around so that saves them to some extent. So in the next bed here I have bitter gourd plants growing. And yesterday something came and basically cut this from here. So you can see that one is wilting. I mean, some animal must have come and probably did something there, but that's fine. They are growing well. You can see they are healthy. This plant, again, it will just go over the fence. So that's nice. And again, in the front, I have Thai chili pepper plants growing. And in this bed, I have Armenian cucumbers. So again, they'll just go over the fence. And in the front, I have some bottle gourd plants. So those are all the raised beds from the side. But then I have one in the middle here, which is full of Armenian cucumber plants. And these were planted probably 10 weeks ago as opposed to the other one, which were planted like 6 weeks ago. And you can see flowers and how they are climbing up these small trellis that I have put on the bed. So a lot of flowers coming. I haven't seen any cucumber yet, but it's getting there, and this is in pretty good shape. Then in the middle, again, I have lamb's quarters here. I have a couple of tomato plants, and you can see that they are started to produce flowers. I just planted some ash gourd seeds, and I had saved the seeds from the ash gourd I was eating, and look at the number of seeds that I've grown. Of course, I have to thin it down now. And here I have crane melon. So this is Sonoma County special crane melon. I grew them last year and they were so good. So I planted them again here. So I'm really looking forward to these melons. And then in this container, I have okra plants. So okra plants have been struggling a little bit. I mean, they are about 10 weeks old, but I mean, you can see an okra there, but they haven't grown as much as I was expecting. I have a spillover area also, so I wanted to show you that side also. So here, again, I have a lot of tomato plants, and you can see some tomatoes here. So these are cherry tomatoes. It's really great for salad. I mean, I touched the tomato plant, and it's so fragrant. I can smell it. So beautiful. Then I have an eggplant here growing, some pepper plants, and these are ground cherry plants. I love ground cherry. They require a lot of water, so in the afternoon the leaves kind of droop, but they're okay by the evening. And I have the drip irrigation set up here. And then here I have raspberry plants. So they have finished producing. You can see maybe here one or two, the last ones, very small ones left, but they have finished producing fruits. And I also wanted to show you my thornless blackberry. So this is my thornless blackberry plant. So right now the berries are red. You can see it's turning black, this one. It's turning black. The best part is that they are thornless. Otherwise, that's the problem with blackberries. They are so thorny that you want to get rid of them. But these are thornless, so they are beautiful. And here I have some pumpkin plants. They're still small, but I can see some female flowers already. So that's pretty much about my vegetable garden this spring. In a way, it is a therapy for me. I've been sick, but whenever I get tired of resting, I just come out in the garden and I stroll around. All the plants are growing beautifully, so it just makes me feel so rewarded and so happy. I hope the same works for you too. So I hope this short video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.